Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to Havoc Garage. Today we're doing a video of the top 5 things I hate and like about my Miata. Before we get into talking about the things I hate and like about my Miata, let me show you a little bit about it and talk about it. So basically, obviously it's not your ordinary Miata. It has negative 14 degrees of camber all around. It has a big ass wing. Sleepy eyes, you know, usually they look all happy. And it has BC Racing coilovers, and that's about basically it. All right, so let's begin. The top 5 things I hate about my Miata. Number 1 is how compact it is. There's only 2 seats, obviously. The trunk is basically the smallest thing. For the second thing I hate about my Miata, is the most obvious thing when you're buying a Miata is how slow they are. You could obviously turbo them and they'll go faster, but stock, probably the slowest car you could get. The third thing that I hate about my Miata is that it burns oil. It's probably just because how old the car is, all the miles, and it's common. And we'll just get on to the fourth thing. For the fourth thing is that this Miata has no AC. It used to have AC and then just went out, never fixed it. During the winter it isn't that bad, obviously, but because the heater cranks in this thing, that's a good thing. But during the summertime, with a hard top at least, it gets really hot inside. So that's just a thing to think about. But obviously you could roll down the windows, so it's like a half and half. So for the fifth thing that I don't like about my Miata, or maybe any Miata in general, is that everything rattles in here. These clips on the hardtop rattle. This rattles, but that could probably be fixed. This rattles over here. This license plate rattles. What else rattles? The whole car probably rattles. My exhaust rattles. You get the point. So moving on to the 5 things that I like about my Miata is that the first thing is you feel like you are part of the car, especially when you have a manual and you lower it and everything. You just feel like you're a part of the car. It's all nimble, pretty go-kart-ish, if you put it that way. It's a pretty fun car. If you're thinking about getting a Miata, I definitely recommend it. Prices are going up, so if you're thinking about it, you should do it now. The second thing I like about Miatas is that there's a lot of aftermarket modifications for you to choose from body kits to camber arms and wings and interior stuff and headlights. If anything breaks on your Miata, you could also fix it. There's tons of Miatas out there that are scrap, free parts, you know. The third thing I like about Miatas is that they're very easy to work on. Everything done to this car we've done ourselves, me and my friend who's behind the camera. Parts for these cars are pretty easy to come by. You can find them pretty much everywhere. The fourth thing about Miatas is that they're very reliable. I found this one with around 140,000 miles, and now we're almost to 190,000. It's still running strong, besides the point that it burns oil. The fifth thing that I like about my Miata is that it's rear-wheel drive. If this car wasn't rear-wheel drive, I don't think anybody would pick it up, because these cars are just so much fun. Even though they're slow, you could still slide them around. Alright guys, so that's the top 5 things I hate and like about my Miata. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Like to see more about my Miata, hit that subscribe button. We'll be posting more things. If you guys want to see what I've done to this Miata, that'll probably be the next video. So stay tuned.